in, we had oak cabinets. We had a very tiny island in the center that was only the stove. We had a built-in oven and microwave fixture behind me where the plant currently is. And we had beige walls, lots of dated features. We lived in the house for a year before we took the plunge.
We really wanted a kitchen where we could all be together as a family, the kids, while we're prepping meals.
So they knocked out the wall, they drywalled the other wall, and gave us a nice pantry we can open up into. We found GRS Pros by online searches. We had found a couple other contractors that we had initially gone to for bids, but we just didn't feel quite comfortable. We were questioning the transparency of quotes. So GRS Pros, I found them and I reached out in the evening, kind of on a whim to be honest, and then in the morning, first thing, Mark got back to me and we talked, and he seemed very straightforward, very transparent, told me roughly right away what he thought that it would cost, and so we had kind of an idea of what that range would look like.
During the process with GRS Pros, I would define the whole process as very easy. It was the kind of thing where I left every morning and it wasn't even on my mind that there was work being done. They were very respectful of the space, of when we had to have kids coming and going.
Very friendly, very humble, very thoughtful in all the detail and work that they put into everything. All the little details that we would never even have known to ask for. The under cabinet lighting, the light fixtures above that are the way that they're recessed, the automatic light in the food pantry. I would have never thought to even ask for that.
I think that they went above and beyond on a regular basis. It was the kind of thing where you'd come back home and there would be something where you wouldn't even consider that that was a possibility, and that they had gone ahead and done it, or kind of given us a heads up, hey, we're going to do X, and they did it.
Yeah.
And it was a fairly regular occurrence.
Another thing that Mark saw was the challenge of fitting everything into this garage wall right here with how large our refrigerator is. And he did it. And he managed to also get cupboards on the side wall there, where before it was just going to be paneling. So he found a way to jam it all in there, and it looks built in. It looks great. The best part of working with GRS Pros for me was their transparency and their patience with us from the beginning. We believed what they said. We saw that bear out through the whole process to the end when we got the final price. It was not different than what we expected, what we were told from the beginning.
The communication and the presence during kind of the big moments. So like putting in the countertops, for example, was kind of one of the last steps. And in that case, Mark was over here, Mike was over here, just making sure everything was going smoothly. They didn't have to be, because it wasn't them doing the install, but they were there for all the big moments.
The best part of the kitchen is, for me, is the island. It can fit 6 chairs. We spend all of our time in here. We're cooking more often now. We have just tons more storage than we had before.
I love the fact that the family's always in here, the kids are always in here, this is where all the action is in the house.
We love the corner feature, so we're facing each other when we have our chairs on either side.
We laughed because we finished the project right before the ice storm, where it closed the schools for a week. And so to have the kitchen done, we would live in here for almost the entire week, playing games, cooking, constantly baking, kind of the perfect week.
In terms of our willingness to refer GRS Pros to anyone, we already have. So 100% willing and eager to work with GRS Pros again. And I've already got some ideas for the bathroom that I'm looking forward to talking to Mark about.
And this will be most likely the first of a few different projects throughout the house. So we're excited for the next chapter.